What's going on YouTube? It's your boy the Whiskey Bandit, and today we're going to be continuing on that epic journey for the beginners, alright? So let's get right into this. Last video we talked about your account level up here in the top left, how to level it up and what it does for you for the most part, right? Let's jump into this video where what we're going to be talking about is your player skills, not your player skills, but your hero skills and their equipment, alright? So let me jump in here real quick and we'll click on Abaddon. This is my max hero. It's the strongest hero I have right now currently. As you can see, my equipment is level 10. That is max equipment, and all my skills are level 7, which are max level skills. Now, something to know about skills. Some heroes, when you get their skills to level 7, get additional bonuses and things, okay? To that ability. Or to that skill, if you will. So I'm going to back up real quick here, and I'm going to scroll down. Let me see. Click on Rogar here. Actually, I don't know how good of a... Hold on. We will click on... We'll go here. Alright, this is perfect. It's pretty much everything I need right here all in one. So, my Hound, okay, there's a lot of things going on here with the equipment. We'll jump into that in a second. But I want to talk about the skills still. So, you'll get all these skill cubes. These are resources that you get from farming the campaign and value treasures, okay? You can also get some of them from challenges, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways, once you have enough skill cubes, you can upgrade your skills, alright, just like this. But now you see I'm at a stop point. Because to get to the next skill of level 6, I have to have my equipment at level 6. So that's perfect, right? We're going to go ahead and move on from there and start going into the gear, okay? So we're going to start from the top left part here, all right? You see that this is a kind of like brass colored type searching symbol, all right? This means that you have no materials that you exactly need of at least one of these sources of items to be crafted. And what I mean by this is if you look on the bottom right hand side here, right above where the green box says craft, it says I have 192 out of 1 for the very first resource. I always start from right to left, okay? This is because that's the easiest way to farm your items also, is going from right to left on each individual gear piece. So at least for me, because it's organized that way. The next item in the middle, I have 164 out of 1, so I'm perfectly good on those. The third item to the left, this is probably the one that's more harder to grind out. I have 0 out of 8. Now, basically what this is, it says compass 4, right? Correct? So, 0 out of 8, I need to have 8 compass pieces, or 8 compass 4 resources total. So how we're going to find this and how we're going to get this, so we're going to click on that search icon on the actual gear piece, and now you see it says you have to get compass 4 parts. You need 5 parts to craft 1 compass 4, okay? That's just how all the gear works. You're going to need 5 pieces pretty much to be able to craft everything, okay? To be able to craft one of anything. Now, when you click on it again, that search icon again, on the actual gear piece on the right-hand side, it's going to bring you to this page where it says, do you want to find to equip, you know? So you're going to click find, and now, this is awesome that it actually showed up here as well, because I was going to talk about this. There are items that appear in the marketplace and in the shops. We'll talk about that in a later video, probably this weekend. But if you don't want to spend, like, sometimes there will be an item, it'll say available in a market, and it'll be 40 of them, and it's usually like 400 plus gold or something like that. If you have the gold and you want to spend it, by all means do it. If you're not spending gold, you're not spending cash, no problem either. You're just gonna have to take a little bit longer to grind it out the normal way, the way most people do it. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do here, these are all the available missions that I can find this resource, okay? Now, if these are locked for you and you can't do them, that means two things. You either have not got that far in the campaign, or you have not 3-starred these missions. All right. Once you 3-star these missions, you can memory sphere these, and what that means is you can basically just do all of this, slide it all the way to the right. If you know you think you need a lot, we need 40, so we know we need a lot, and you click go, and then it says bam, here you go. This is how many you got from doing 5 of these missions. So it basically just does it automatically for you, and you don't have to go and spend the actual time going through that whole mission over and over and over again, because that would be super redundant and it could take forever. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it that way, hey, by all means, go ahead. But now you see that it shows that we have a green searching symbol. This is basically saying you have some, necessary materials. So now that we've got 9 pieces, we can craft it one time. So now you see we were from 0 to 8, we went to 1 and 8. All right, so that's pretty simple. You'll just have to do that over the next couple of days, and you'll be able to grind that equipment out. Like I said, usually going from right to left on these individual pieces here is just easier. At least it seems that way for me, because it's just kind of ordered and structured that way. But let's move on to the next thing. We're going to go on the very next hammer that you see on the bottom left hand, or the middle of the screen, right below the brass search bar. What this hammer says is that you have all the necessary materials to craft this item. All you have to do is hit craft, provided that you have the silver to craft it. Then you see it turns into a green plus symbol, or cross symbol, whatever you'd like to call it. This means that the item is ready to be equipped, so you can easily just equip it just like that. If you ever just come in and you see that there's kind of just a cross here and it's green like this, that usually means it's just one item. Not always, but it usually means it's one item that you already have, and you can just equip it just like that. Bada bing, bada boom, done. You know what I'm saying? So super simple. Equipment is not that difficult. If this doesn't explain it enough for you, please let me know. And, you can even DM me on Discord. I'm on the Age of Magic Discord. If you don't have that Discord, I'll link it in below. I think that's probably good for everyone to have, especially in these beginner guide videos. There's a lot of really good information in the Age of Magic Discord, beginner guides, things like that as well. There's a lot of just really good information in there. And if you like a kind of community type of thing, there's a lot of people always talking in there amongst each other and trying to work things out in the arena and, figuring out any problems they have. So community is pretty great about that. So like I said, I'll leave the link below for that. The next video I think is going to be on the shops, and that'll probably be this weekend. So I'll be back with that. And like I said, if this doesn't explain everything enough for you, just hit me up on Discord, and I'll be able to message you back. Or you can hit me up on Twitter. I'll leave a link for both of those below as well.